My name is Desiree from New York, and this is Remy. In February of 2015, I found Remy's picture on the ACC website. She was available for adoption. She was approximately 6 years old. According to her profile, she was good with kids and other dogs as long as they were male dogs. I have 2 male dogs at home. I used a credit card to put in a deposit on her. It was only a $50 deposit. The next day, my daughter and I drove 3 hours into Manhattan so that we can go to the ACC on 110th Street. When we arrived, it was approximately 9:05. When I got there, I had my receipt in my hand and I was told that Remy was not there. I asked to speak to a supervisor, and at that point, the supervisor took my receipt and went into a back office. When she came back, all she told me was that she was sorry there was a glitch in the system and that Remy was not there and there was nothing she could do for me. I said that I had just traveled 3 hours and I kept asking where she was. They wouldn't even deny or admit that she had been euthanized already. All that she repeated was Remy was not there and there was nothing I could do. I just feel that these bastards need to be stopped. Every day these animals, they need a forever home. My daughter and I wanted to bring Remy home. We have a beautiful fenced-in backyard. She could have lived the rest of her life with us. I just don't think this is fair. Every day I think about her. And I just don't understand why this happens. These people at ACC, they need to be stopped.
Hi, I'm Heidi from upstate New York, and I would like to share my firsthand experience with dealing with the New York City Animal Care and Control. In June of 2015, I adopted 2 cats, Beauty and Violet. Both of them were healthy upon intake. Beauty was a late-term spay abortion, and she was kill listed shortly after that procedure. Why, I don't know. Violet was an owner surrender, and she was also a beautiful beginner rated cat, and she was given less than 2 weeks to get adopted. And I'm making this video to share my experience with the New York City Animal Care and Control and how animals are coming in healthy and they're leaving the facility very sick, and they're also dying shortly after leaving the facility. And they're also coming out perfectly healthy, although labeled sick. And I'm making this video to try to bring attention to the plight of the animals and to hopefully raise awareness and to ask you for help, because this has been going on for years, overseen by the New York City Department of Health. And this needs to stop. These animals deserve better. This is the wealthiest city in the entire world, one of the greatest states in the entire nation, and this is really a shameful embarrassment, and despite public outcry, we continue to get ignored. So please hear our cries, please hear our voices, and please stand up for these animals. Thank you.
My name is Paige Dawson. The cat in the picture is Isaac, number A1061565 from the New York ACNC. I adopted Isaac from the ACNC. He came to my house on the 12th of January 2016. Isaac had been surrendered to the ACC on 12/27. He had caught the kitty cold by 107. They put him on their standard doxycycline medication, but 2 days later he was listed on death row, which is where I saw him. And I decided I was going to adopt Izzy, which is his new name, and add him to my house full of cats. I had a lot of help. NYC Urgent Cats Kim put me in touch with Mary of Magnificat, and they helped to make sure that I could adopt Izzy. Unfortunately, Izzy came to me sick. By the 15th of January, I had to bring Izzy to my vet, and this was just the start. They changed his medication 2 times. 5 out of 7 of the cats that were currently living in my house became sick with an upper respiratory infection. 2 of them had to go to the vets. The others had to be on prophylactic medications. And in the end, it cost me $1,565 at the vet to cure these cats. Everybody's healthy now, but it was a big expense. I'm not sorry for a second that I adopted Izzy. But this should not happen. It should not have happened to me. It should not have happened to Izzy, nor the other cats in my household. It should not happen to anybody.
This is Cora. She's a 2-year-old female pit bull mix. She was at Manhattan Animal Control. She was on the urgent list to be put to sleep, and a rescue stepped up to pull her. She was also very pregnant at the time, and she was about a week away from delivery. And rather than let her have her babies with the rescue, it was decided that she was going to be spayed. All her puppies were terminated, and she was also, come here, big girl, sit, good girl. She was also very, very, very hormonal. Her mammary glands were down to her kneecaps, and she was not only abandoned by the owners that she knew, but with the hormones, very afraid. Cora is now unable to be adopted because she's terrified of people. I'm not sure if it's because she thinks that they're going to hurt her, or if she thinks that they're coming for her puppies, but the sound of puppies makes her very nervous and very tense. Not only is she very fear-aggressive, but also very attached. If you go to another room, Cora goes with you. If you go to the bathroom, Cora goes with you. And not only does she go with you, but she tries to sit in your lap. Cora is terrified to be alone, and she's very worried when you're in public with her. There is absolutely no reason to spay a dog that far into pregnancy. And there is absolutely no reason, after a release is signed by a rescue, saying that they will take in any costs or fees for her or her puppies to spay her anyway. This is Cora. Good girl, Cora.